So this is going to be my 25-week pregnancy vlog. Sorry it's a little bit late with all of the holidays and everything. It's been super crazy, and so I do have things to update you on. I'm going to try and keep it short and sweet. Basically this week, something really exciting that happened was my first stranger noticed I was pregnant. I was at the bank, and one of the guys, he asked me, he was like, do you know what you're having yet? And at first I didn't hear him, so I was like, what? And then you could tell he was like, oh no, like, is she not pregnant? And I was like, oh yeah, sorry, I'm having a girl. And so I was really excited about that because I didn't know if people like just thought like I was heavier or if I was pregnant. So having him ask me kind of confirmed that I am starting to look more pregnant. So that was really exciting. I also went to a local masseuse place around where I live, and I got a prenatal massage. Oh my gosh, it was so amazing. It was for an hour long, and basically what they do, because you can't lay on your stomach, they get like a body pillow and you lay on each side, and then whatever side you're not laying on is the side they massage, and they do your full body. And it just felt so good because if you're pregnant or if you've ever been pregnant, you know how sore and just like achy your body can be and feel, so it felt amazing. I still haven't done my prenatal yoga at this point. I don't know if I'm going to ever get to it. I really probably would have started, but with the holidays, it hasn't happened. So I'm at the point where if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Another really exciting thing that happened last Saturday is I graduated with my master's degree in education. And so when I was graduating and I was like walking across the stage, I could feel her kick and things like that. And so that was just really exciting. And we also took pictures that I'll try to attach at the end of this video. Being able to have those pictures so she could see someday that when I graduated with my master's that she was in my tummy, that's really cool. So I'll try and attach those pictures. Before, I was kind of saying that she's only been kicking at night, but starting at 25 weeks, I noticed a lot more movement, like even throughout the day. And before, I'd have to like close my eyes and feel like on my stomach where she was kicking to really feel it. And now I can just like lay my hands like on top of my stomach when I'm sitting down or whatever, and I can feel her kick my arm. And also, when I go to bed at night, she's kicking, and first thing in the morning, which is really neat, she's kicking because I can feel her kicking, and I just kind of sit there for a little bit, and I feel her moving around in there. It's such a quiet time, and it's just kind of peaceful in the morning, and nobody else is awake, and I can just kind of sit there and have some like mommy and me time with my little baby girl. So that's like most of the times when she's moving right before I sleep and right when I wake up in the morning, but I also feel her moving a lot more strong and a lot more often during the day. I went to my 25-week doctor's appointment and everything is looking good. Her heartbeat was 160 beats per minute. I guess that's a pretty strong heartbeat from what I've asked other people and stuff like that. But she is a girl, so I know that sometimes can raise, or that's kind of like the myth of it. When I went to the doctor's appointment, I had also gained 13 pounds. So at 25 weeks, I'd gained 13 pounds, and he told me that's right exactly where he wanted me because he likes his patients to gain more on the lesser side of the weight gain. I'm supposed to gain between 25 and 35 for my original BMI when I got pregnant, and so he wants me to gain more towards the 25 just because he told me that a lot of people have done research, like doctors and stuff, and they found that the more weight that you gain when you're pregnant is also linked to obesity and just different like blood pressure problems and things like that when you get older. And so if you can keep it down when you're pregnant, I mean, I don't know if this is true, but this is what I was told, that it can help later on in life. I think that like his train of thought kind of is if he tries to keep you on the lesser end and you do end up gaining more, and because you're trying to not gain as much, that if you do gain those extra 10 pounds, you're still within your weight limit, so you're not going over and you're just constantly maintaining a healthy diet. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this before, but I'm O negative and I'm RH negative, which basically just means before 28 weeks I have to have a shot, and I think also after labor and delivery. If you guys know, you can clarify for me. but I'm having to get a shot for that because if the baby is Rh positive, then the different hormones and things like that can attack my body and could actually kill me. So I have to get a shot for that, especially because if my husband was Rh negative, then it wouldn't be an issue, but he is B positive, which makes him Rh positive, and so our bodies just don't mesh well, I guess, together, our different blood types. And so I need to get that shot. So at my next appointment, which is going to be at 28 weeks, I'm going to be getting the RhoGAM shot, and it's just a shot in your arm, and it helps prevent any harm to your body, basically. I'm going to be doing the glucose test to see if I have gestational diabetes or anything like that. It does run in my family, which I'm kind of surprised that they didn't, not gestational diabetes, but regular diabetes on my dad's side. So I'm kind of surprised that they didn't do the test sooner, because I've heard that if it runs in your family that you're more susceptible to gestational diabetes. And so, but I mean, they didn't, so I guess I'll find out in my 28 weeks. Basically, it's just a little tiny orange drink, and I've heard it tastes disgusting. I am not sure, I've never had it before, but I've heard it's just horrible. And then some people have said like it's not too bad, and it just tastes like an Otter Pop. I don't know, I guess I'll have to see when I do it. The nurse that was there, she told me that I should probably try and refrigerate it before, because it makes the drink a little bit more tolerable. And basically what I do with that drink is I just drink it, and then an hour later I have to go to the lab that's at my OBGYN, and they do a blood test just to see how my insulin is taking in the sugar and whether or not my body's handling it well. And then also this week, just on a kind of like side note, we're thinking about moving. We live in a 2-bedroom condo right now, and so we're thinking about moving into a 3-bedroom house just because it offers a little bit more room. And so we've been looking at some different properties and things like that. We don't know whether or not we're going to move because, like I've mentioned in other videos, we're thinking about moving out of state. And so if we move somewhere within California, then we're stuck here for at least 2 more years, which isn't something that we know if we want. So we're kind of just staying where we are for now. We're making sure the nursery's here and everything, and we'll probably be making that decision sometime between summer and fall. Sorry I was talking so fast. Didn't want to make this video too long. But anyways, I guess that is it for 25 weeks. I will do my belly shot. Sorry, the outfit I'm wearing. I've realized that I'm just got out of the shower, so I'm wearing kind of like a robe type thing, and I just put on some shorts underneath. I've noticed every single time I do these belly shots that for some reason I wear the worst clothing to show it. But I'll try and do something better for next week because I am starting to show more. So this will be the belly shot for 25 weeks. And here's the front. And here's the side. This might be a little bit easier to see. Here's with the front. Still have my belly button ring. It's not really stretching yet, so I'm not going to take it out. Here's the side. And this is the other side. It doesn't even really look like anything, but when I am wearing like my maternity clothes and things like that, you can tell a whole lot better, and it actually does start to look like I have a belly. So next week I promise to wear better clothing for my belly shots. I will see you guys for week 26. See you later. Bye.